Hi. Okay, we're going to record D flat happy. That's a working title. No, D flat groove today. And it's July 8th, 2023. It's just a rough idea, but I think I have enough of the arrangement, to start it. I'm going to start with the drums, and I'm going to show you how I mic it. Inside the bass drum, we have a Shure, I think it's an SM53A. Outside of the bass drum, I have a condenser mic. I think it's a Rode or Rody condenser. I'm going to blend these two mics probably to get a pretty cool sound. I'm getting some phantom power from this black box. And I think the kick is going into this TR2 tube preamp system. So that's the kick. On the snare, I have a SM57, and just on the top is actually two snare drums. This is cheap piccolo snare I bought for like 40 bucks, and this great old Ludwig snare I've had for years and years and years, since 1993, but it's a little busted, so I'm going to get a blended sound. They're just on top of each other, and I have a mic on the bottom. It's just a vocal mic, pretty trebly actually, and I think maybe one of those is going into the, no, I think they're just both going direct. I'm not sure. I have a Shure condenser mic on the overhead crash and an Audio-Technica condenser mic over the ride. They're both pointing at the bell, I don't know, maybe 2 feet above the crown. I have some beat up mics here on the big floor tom, another one on the other floor tom. I guess these are PVs, and two SM57s on the mounted tom, an SM57 on the hi-hat, which I'm going to bring a little closer. And then deep in the room, maybe 18 feet away, I'm guessing, is a Audio-Technica condenser mic to pick up some room depth. So the two overheads are going through this Mackie board. It sounds fantastic, basically using the preamps on this board. And then the four toms are also going through the board. I have them routed out through the auxes and the subs. Coming into this Roland Studio Capture, 12 tracks, 2 kick, 2 snare, 2 overhead, 4 toms, hi-hat, and a room mic is 12, 8 in back, 4 in front. This interface is going into Reaper on my laptop here. It's easier to see on the monitor. So that's the setup, and I'm going to do the drum track first. I'm going to play the song in my head. I have a fairly reasonable idea of how it should go. I've already written it on the guitar. Got an idea for what the bass and keys should be, a general idea for what the drums should be. I just had a rehearsal take basically, so that'll help. I'm going to record the drums first. I don't need headphones because I'm just going to play, sing the song in my head. Try to maybe play some specific things to guide myself later when I'm listening back, to record the guitar, bass, vocals, keyboards. So this is how I record songs generally. Drums first. Not always, but generally I do the drums first. I find it's easier that way. No click track. If I speed up, so be it. And hopefully I don't make any major mistakes. And it's a good take. So D flat groove, take 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the guitar recording, the rhythm guitar on D flat major groove. I'm going to use this Strat, which is my good friend Jim's Stratocaster I'm borrowing. And for now, I just have it plugged directly into the Mackie board. Just going line in to channel 1, into the studio capture, into Reaper, and after I record a suitable take, I will reamp the signal back out of this machine into an amplifier. Maybe one of these little guys, or a couple of them actually, probably, or maybe through the Rode suitcase speaker. We'll see. But there's people in the house right now upstairs doing stuff, and I don't want to crank up the amps. Okay, I'm now going to reamp the guitar signal. I'm going to put take a line from the studio capture out into this PV amp and place a condenser mic in the back of it, and then another line into this Fender Squier amp and place a condenser mic right in front of it and record that signal with some gain. And I'm going to have the chorus pedal and maybe a phase pedal going through the signal at the bridge, the bridge of the song. Okay, so I got the condenser mic here. I'm going to put the second condenser mic in this back of this amp. And I have the signal coming out from the studio capture into these pedals, into the amps. And then I'm going to put the cover on. Right now the bass is just going line in into the Mackie, and then into the Roland Studio Capture, and then into Reaper. Later I'll probably reamp it, but you know, people upstairs are sleeping, so I'm going to keep it quiet with line in bass. I want to do the keyboard part. I'm going to use a mix of like a draw organ, and then in the bridge I'm going to click on this button to a Wurlitzer, and it's just going out left and right directly into the studio capture, into Reaper. We're going to put this condenser mic, this Rode condenser mic, into Mackie PA. So this will give it the phantom power it needs and some great tone on the vocal mic. I've had a lot of success with this.
A return to the land of the living, a return to the land filled with song. I feel the rhythm driving the new day, delivering me from listless days long gone. I know I love you, I know you see. I want you to be free.
Okay, the guitar is going into this Abbey box, one channel into the MXR distortion, and the other channel into the power stack. The MXR distortion is going to go into this PV amp, which is mic'd in the back with a condenser mic. And the power stack is going to go into this Fender Squier, mic'd in the front by a condenser mic. I'm going to put the amp box top over it to keep it quiet, because at least one person in the house is asleep. Both channels are coming into the Mackie board, left, right, out of the mains. I got to still hook it up, but I'll do that in a moment. Into the studio capture, into Reaper, guitar solo time.